took a lot of houses over here, remember?
I did.
It's a nice area. Unfortunately, they just didn't work out.
Well, in the right time, it'll work out.
I know. We'll get the right place. You need something where you can have a room to paint.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really love your painting
Thank
that you
you.
have going right now.
Excited to do more.
I couldn't draw something if I had to.
Yeah.
I guess I'm good at cooking.
Yeah, you're great at cooking.
Sometimes.
You're good at talking.
Now, there have been a few mishaps in the kitchen.
Yes.
But
That's how I was born.
No, that was actually a camping
Canyon.
trip at the Grand Canyon.
Duly noted.
Yes.
Gag. Okay. Anyway. Look
Did
at
you
that.
say gag?
Yeah, look, I don't need your that details, Ma.
No, you don't.
Just onward.
Tyler. Oh, Selma. It is wonderful to meet you. Come in, come in. I am Selma Blair from Cruel Intentions, the Hellboy movies. Maybe he knows me from Legally Blonde. And I always have to say I'm the bitchy one, but I'm not in real life. And anyone who says they're not bitchy really is, so I need to stop saying that. Thank you so much for being here.
So happy to be here. Oh, I have so much coming in already that it's kind of a lot, so I'm excited to see what comes through today. Awesome.
Been wanting to do a reading for like 2 years. He's pretty busy. And friends that have done readings with him said that he was a really positive experience in their lives. And I would like to have a comforting experience as well.
Have you ever had a reading?
Never had a reading.
Perfect. So I'll make sure to really explain what exactly I'm seeing, hearing, and feeling, just to help you understand the process a little bit more.
I'm pretty private. I don't ever have cameras in my house. I don't go out on a limb and make myself vulnerable to strangers. It is a surprising thing to do, but I do feel pretty safe. I have some of my dearest friends here supporting me. They also are fans of Tyler's, and I would like to see if there is anyone that comes through. But, you know, if not, then whatever comes through is a blessing.
I'm so nervous. It's like making me like hurt. I always tell people that I can't dial direct. I kind of bring through whoever comes through naturally. So literally anyone can connect, but sometimes bringing objects does help. So we'll give it a try and we'll see what pops in. I'm sorry, what did you say your first name was?
My first name's Selma.
Selma, awesome, perfect. Thing is coming in there. I think I'm gonna hold on to that paper, I think.
This one?
Yeah, that works. If you don't mind, awesome. So I'll just hold that and we'll see what pops in naturally. Okay, oh, that's interesting.
Who's coming through?
I have this person coming through who's acknowledging that this feels like my life was taken prematurely in the way this comes across, and so that's a very strong, indication that comes in. There's a whole thing when I'm connecting with this person's energy where I can tell that in life they would have to some extent been preoccupied before they passed with their health or focused on their health, and then I feel like I passed away of something surprising. So it's coming in, but it would have been at kind of a weird age where it would be premature. This is coming in, this is good to keep in mind, it's referencing to an individual. I'm seeing my symbol for college.
If it is, that is insane.
Who this would be referring to is an individual who would be in college, would have but at the time. Just good to keep in mind, they are referencing to a Steven or a Steve connection. Oh my God. I don't know where that fits, but it came in.
It's his middle name.
Oh.
And he died in his dorm room at college. He had epilepsy his whole life and was definitely careful about it, but then he died suddenly the day before his birthday, and I still don't know how he died, but he was my love. He was the cutest boy in school, and I was devastated, just devastated as a young girl, and he was the first young person I knew who died. It just was surreal. Grandparents go, you expect it. It was so out of time. I was in love with him since I first saw him in first grade, and we both had a lazy eye. we both wore glasses. But he was the most beautiful boy in the world to me. And, he was my first love. And I had told my friend, I will always love him no matter what, no matter when I'm grown up, no matter, and he just still stays with me kind of as the person I, first loved and thought I would love forever. And he was really special to me and to a lot of people, and I hope he's at peace now.
I can't believe that. despite the fact that it's been so much time, time is not really the same on the other side as it is here. And so the impacts that we make in people's lives, that continues on forever.
He's still here.
Absolutely. I'm glad that he made that connection.
Me too. He was surreal. It was like my person. And I'm glad to hear that he's still around, because he was such a pure part of my life.
Switching gears here, it's definitely a different energy than those individuals. There's something on your dad's side, though, that's kind of getting a little bit of a draw. So let me look. Okay. Don't know who this is, but we'll give it a shot. I have a man basically coming through who I can tell died of natural causes. This actually seems heart-related.
Yeah.
It's one of those situations they're bringing up where like response time would have made a difference when it came to like calling an ambulance or calling 911. This seems so fast.
She looks like she's gonna cry already.
But it's like, I'm thinking dad's out of family, if I had to say. Do you know of anything on that side?
I mean, my dad did die suddenly of a heart attack.
Okay, but there is a reference to sister, but then like trauma. They are establishing concern over a living person, not a deceased one, but they're putting this around like sister figure. Do you have a sister?
I have 3.
Okay, it's putting one emphasis on one sister.
Yep.
And it has to do with like the grieving process, not being able to really have that closure.
There was one that was especially close to my dad. Katie, she was with him. She was the first to arrive after he died, and she grieves him every second of every day. They were very close.
Yeah.
So, if he has anything to say to her, or, she loves him, she misses him.
Of course. The way this comes through is it was really just that one sister that he seemed to put a lot of emphasis on and an appreciation for, and not wanting her to have to hold on to that. Instead, not have that memory of her father's death burned into her mind, and instead focusing on his life and focusing on their relationship.
My father's name is Elliot. The bond that he had with my sister Katie was clear and real, and that was spoken of as a wonderful message to bring to my sister, and I think it'll mean a lot to her, even though she knows, that he's with her.
Let's see how to word this. When it comes to sisters and siblings, he's having me emphasize an awareness of some degree of like needing to reconcile or needing to acknowledge something that didn't get resolved in life. It's like, it's a lot of separation. It's just this kind of understanding of like, I wish I could have gave the deserved closure in life. It's not really even about a death. It's like, I just don't really feel like I was received fully.
We were very estranged. We were estranged.
I gotcha.
And we were about to see each other. We had reconnected, and he was going to meet my son, and so I bought a ticket home for Thanksgiving to see him, but I used it for his funeral.
It's hard, especially with the timing of a passing and when it's so sudden. And
Yeah.
I think when this comes through, it's just really about, if I would have still been able to be here, I would have, had this moment, but I wasn't able to have it because of how quickly I passed. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, but dealing with this is definitely, I just think it's important to note that in coming through, he reflects very strongly on being able to kind of understand what he would have done differently as a dad, what he could have done better, but it comes across, really as a sense of peace, and that's important. I think it's just it's more of an understanding now from where he's at of like, oh, I see the ripple effect that I didn't quite see in life.
Good.
That's comforting. So, it's a tough one. I'm seeing, the Teletubbies, there's like Winky and Blinky and all of that. For some reason, I'm seeing like that symbology.
Yeah.
So let me see. Typically when they'll do that, it's symbolic. And so I'm seeing Winky in the way this is coming through.
Wink was my dog.
Oh, wow. Fascinating.
I knew Wink was going to come. I knew it.
Do you have any objects for me to hold on to connected to it? I think I'll do that.
That's
Oh, awesome. Thank you. Perfect. They're showing me my symbol for buying time, but when that comes through, it usually is an indicator of acknowledging that when they pass, they're meant to pass. It's almost like a saying, like, I was on borrowed time, or like, it's that kind of a feeling.
Wink, it was sudden, but she did have Like the year before, she had like pancreatic shut down,
Gotcha.
and they thought she was gonna die, and then she just bounced back.
Right.
And then one day I woke up and I was like, she's gonna go, but she
Right.
looked fine. And then she died 2 days later. And I felt like she waited till I was pregnant, and she knew I'd take good care of myself if she died.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it's the beautiful thing about pets is, I think they oftentimes know when to enter our lives and when to leave it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Wink came on so strong.
Yeah. You gotta see what she looks like.
A little face.
She's Wink.
Okay.
She's missing her eye.
That is why.
Yeah. We were in love.
It's probably the strongest dog connection I've gotten out of 150 readings. It's a close connection.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm connecting to that energy, after the dog passed, they're putting an emphasis around, like, what do we do with the body? Do we keep it? Do we cremate it? Like, what do we do? But there's an acknowledgement in the way this comes through of, like, being honored at a residence or being honored in a physical location. And for some reason, they're having me acknowledge this feeling connected to this animal of, like, if we have a space that we go to like, that we affiliate with where that animal would be, that we would still have in some capacity.
Should I say anything?
Does that ring a bell to
Yeah.
you? Okay, where would that fit to what you would...
Wink died when I was living in my last house, and I buried her in the front yard. And then I had to move, and I had to leave her. But we honor her. We have an altar, and I talked to her there and light a candle. But her remains are still there. And she was pretty much my soul dog. I just wanted to know I loved her. She was great.
Of course, absolutely. And the love that animals can give us is sometimes just as strong, if not stronger than some people. And they come through with that love just as much. And so the feeling with this is this love mug acknowledges being at peace, clearly. And so as long as you have that place where you can honor her, that's important. And there seems to be that understanding that you do that. And so this is still an active part of your life.
I'm happy that Wink knows I visited her.
Of course.
That's enough.
Absolutely. So I know the name Selma, so I know Selma Hayek and Selma Blair.
Selma Blair, yeah.
Selma Blair.
I wish I was Selma Hayek, then that means I'd be really hot. I think,
yes, I just
Selma
know
Blair.
the name. I didn't recognize your face, but wonderful to meet you.
Tyler, I mean, what a diamond. Like, really, what a diamond. I don't know what else to say. Just, I'm glad there's people like him around for his kindness and his compassion and his grace and dignity and for his talent. I mean, he seems like a really genuinely good person. It was an honor to have sat with him. It was complicated, like a lot of things that I had questions about. So it came through that way, but at the same time, it's a really, I instantly cry when I think of my dog because she was the purest connection I had. So it was really nice to know that she knows we come around. And it sounds so silly because it's a dog, but it's a very uncomplicated love. So
I knew Wink was coming. I knew it. I knew.
I mean, it's so fascinating.
yeah,
All the dad stuff with Katie.
yeah.
So clear, huh?
You
feel like she's gonna be really happy.
I think that is, if anything, this is a huge comfort to my sister
Yeah.
Katie because they meant everything to each other.